Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? I'm William Carrington. This video that we're going to be talking about is all about just getting out of the house and going for a walk. What happens is throughout our day, our days are full of stress and stressful things that happen, not only at work, but even in our families. And what a walk will do, it gets your blood pumping, and what it'll do, it'll help you to kind of work out your day, how your day had gone, or what your day's going to be like, whether you walk in the mornings or you walk in the afternoons. But you really need to walk both times. What I found out over the years, by just taking, say, a walk, somewhere between 15 minutes to a 30-minute walk, 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back to the house. Out from the house, back to the house. Out from the house, back to the house. Around 15 minutes, that equals out to a 30-minute walk. That way, what it'll do is give you time to get your mind open and focused and ready for your day if you do it in the morning. And this will help your blood, like I say, it'll help your heart to pump. It'll help your blood to start going through your body. And what it does, it relieves your body of stress and thinking of, well, what I'm going to happen today. It gets you in a better mood. You see what I'm saying? It will bring you into a it's kind of like a place you'll be at that is so calm and soothing. Because say you started in the mornings and then you came back and then prepared to go to work. Well, then after you get out of your shower, you're all fresh and stuff, you're going to feel so much better. You'll feel better inside. Then, as you go through your day, you'll be able to smile. You know, you'll smile and say, man, what an awesome day the Lord has gave us. And as you walk, as you go through walking that morning, what it's going to do for you, it's going to give you time to where your mind, you can concentrate on other things in your life. You can kind of figure out things that's going on in your family, what steps you need to do to help and maybe bring the family together to get them all talking, if that's what maybe has brought on some stress in your family. Or maybe it's something going on in school with one of your children, and you're just trying to figure out, well, do I want them to play sports? Do I want her to be a cheerleader? You know, do I want her to go off to band camp? It's just different things that you want to sit down and figure out. You know, is my boy going to be a wrestler? Is he going to be a football player? Is he going to be a basketball player? You know, is he going to be playing baseball? Or is he going to become another golfer? Hey, look at the money. Anyway, if you go through that and you'll start your day out, you're going to be able to work all these problems that you have on you, brought on due to stress. We all know that. It's all brought on due to stress. But anyway, it will help you work out those issues that you have. And then after work, when you come in, and say you come in and you got supper planned out, and you eat supper, okay? What this will do, go for a walk, take your family with you. And, you know, like I say, get out and take the family so where you can all kind of discuss and talk over how your day went. You know, do another 15 minutes out, another 15 minutes back. 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back. 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back. That's 30 minutes. Okay, that's a total of 1 hour a day that you're walking. 1 hour, that's it. Out of your, 24 hours? But what that will do, in the mornings, it will get you'll make your mind sharp, get your heart pumping that blood, and it gets you bringing in that oxygen into your lungs, and it gets more oxygen into the blood. So where you go through your day in a totally different mood, and you'll just have, your mind will be so much more open, more crisp, your snap will be quicker. I can't do it. Well, anyway, that's where you'll be. You'll go through your day like that. You'll just feel so much happier. And then after work, when you get in, and you've had your evening meal, you've had the family, you've all prayed and gave grace, had your evening meal, then you take the family and you go for a walk. Just a little walk. At first they may say, oh, I don't really want to, but what's going to happen over a period of time, what will take place is everybody will start to look forward to the walk. Everybody will want to get into it, and they'll want to be a part of it. And if you're at home right now and you're watching this, or at work, or watching on your iPhone, or any cell phone, excuse me. But if you're watching it and you're saying, well, and say you're disabled and you can't walk, but you're in a wheelchair, that still will work, because what it does is getting out and going and doing it. If you're in a wheelchair, that still gets you outside. And what it does, you also will open your mind, you get to see what's going on through the cycles of the season throughout the year. You'll have your spring, you'll have your summer, you'll have your fall, you'll have your winter, but it gives you time now to, if it's real bad outside, storming, maybe even the wind blowing real hard, but something like that, you're going to skip those days. Raining, sometimes you have to skip those days, but always have it on a calendar, and have a calendar close to your kitchen. So I always try to keep one on the refrigerator. Keep a calendar on the refrigerator. That way you can track how you do, and on your walks and the days you miss. But you'll start to watch, and you watch yourself. Track yourself for 30 days and see how it goes. And you'll see a big improvement. And what I always try to tell everybody, I really try to get everybody to set goals. Set goals in your life. If you sit down and make goals, what it will do is your whole world, you'll start looking forward to doing other things, going other places. Maybe even getting to where your walk is 30 minutes out, 30 minutes back, a whole hour walking both times. You be the judge of that. And like I say, if you're in a wheelchair, still try to get your family members or a friend to go with you. You can get on the phone, and some of your friends may say, well, I don't really want to do this. But after you keep telling them and say, come on, man, let's do it, let's get out of the house. And it's just, what you want to do is just get out for 30 minutes or so, get to looking at your hometown or your subdivision or even going to, maybe just if you're out in the country, it's just going for a nice little stroll. Always remember this. You've got to be on guard for your surroundings. Watch what's happening. If around your place, excuse me, these lights are hot. If you're around your place and say you have animals that's out and about, you may not be able to walk right there at home. You may not be able to walk where you want to walk or go just to get out. What you may have to do is maybe in a lot of communities, some places have a mall or a little mini mall where you can just kind of walk through there. If you can stroll around the mall or inside a department store, kind of just stroll around it, even if the weather's bad. But I know that a lot of places I have traveled, they'll have malls, a lot of them have schools, and you can walk through their gymnasium. But you can look in your hometown and ask your city officials, where's a safe place to go walk? And they will advise you where you can walk at a certain time and where you shouldn't walk. I mean, they're going to shoot straight with you. Everybody wants everything to be, everything perfect, but sometimes it's not like that. But like I say, if you're unable to get out and do it in your hometown, maybe there will be a gymnasium. A lot of places like that have gyms, workout facilities. They'll have something set up to where so many laps around it will equal a mile. You see what I'm saying? So whatever it is, it's all about trying to get out and getting you moving, getting your family moving, getting your friends moving, because what it does, it helps that heart. It helps that heart to pump that blood. It gets that heart getting stronger, because what it does, it helps move that metabolism, get that metabolism moving in your system to where you can digest your foods better. You will also, as you continue to do this, it will also improve your lung function, and that will also improve on oxygen flow throughout your body and also to your mind and to your brain. So, like I say, you want to stress on these things. Get out and get moving. Get your friends, get your family members involved. Also church groups. People from school. Like I say, because the schools have the gymnasiums, they even have the football fields, baseball fields, or their basketball courts. You don't want to take, if you're going on a basketball court, you don't want to be disrespectful. You want to stay off the floor, but they have a thing where you can walk around. Most of them do. And so they'll have that set up, and they can tell you how many miles. But whatever it is, just try your best. Try your best to get out of the house, go for that walk. Enjoy the walk. Take a friend, take your family members, take a church group. People from school, get involved. And what that does, it gets you communicating with others, and you'll get to where you'll meet other friends. And it's going to be so awesome to you because it's going to open up other doors for you. I met so-and-so wants to know, hey, we'd like to go and eat out some night. That's cool, because it gets you out of the house. You got to start a routine of being able to get out of the house, get away from the TV. I'm not running, there's still time for television, so I'm not taking that against anybody or taking it away from you. What it's doing, I'm just trying to get it to where you can improve your health. And by doing that, it's getting out and starting to walk. And it's going to make you feel so much better. Along the way, when I walk, I always try to, constantly just saying things to the Lord and praying to the Lord and saying, Lord, thank you. Thank you for letting me be able to walk. Thank you. Thank you for, my lungs so I can breathe. Lord, thank you. Thank you for letting my mind get sharper as I walk. Lord, thank you. Thank you for my limbs. Lord, thank you. And just praise Him as you go. As you praise Him, what it's going to do, you're giving Him thanks for all the things He's giving you. He's going to give you more. Don't you see? He will give you more. He will grant you more because you are grateful for what you have. And even if you're in a wheelchair and you're getting out, I want you to get outside. I want you to go and do things with other people. And like I say, you can get with local officials. They will advise you on what's going on in the communities where it's safe to go at a certain hour. And like I say, you don't want to go out way late at night. You want to, watch your time, and especially in the wintertime, your daylight hours. And you also want to wear clothing that got some kind of reflector tape or something on it, something that if cars are coming by or stuff, it'll glow, okay? They'll see. So, you can buy those and you may think, well, that's kind of silly to wear something, but you got to have the right kind of clothing. If you wear real dark clothing, if you wear that out, what's going to happen? People's not going to see you. Wear light clothing. Wear something that reflects, or like I say, light clothing. Always carry a little flashlight with you. That way, if it does get dark while you're out, you still got a little flashlight where you can kind of see where you're doing, what you're doing as you're walking back. Always try to look and see how your area is. Make sure if there's any dogs running around, it may not be a good place. Nothing against dogs, love dogs. But just in case if there's any animals, out and about, it's not leashed or at home with their parents. Well, then make sure that you kind of watch where you walk. And also, like I say, right back to everything. Use your head, and be safe about it. But enjoy the walk, get out and go and do it, because you're going to love it, and it's only going to be helpful to you. Ladies and gentlemen, take care. Thank you for viewing this.